Was Bob Lee's murder just a personal feud, or was it a hit disguised as one? On April 4, 2023, Bob Lee, founder of CashApp and former chief technology officer of Square, now known as Block Inc., was stabbed multiple times, including a fatal chest wound, on a street in the San Francisco Rincon Hill neighborhood. He collapsed after calling 911 and later died in the hospital at age 43. Mr. Lee was living in Miami, Florida, but was visiting San Francisco for a leadership summit, according to BBC's U.S. partner CBS News. At his time of death, Mr. Lee was the chief product officer of the cryptocurrency company MobileCoin. A new book titled Last Night in San Francisco is to be released on August 5, 2025. The book re-examines Lee's final days and the sensationalized rumors of drugs, secret parties, and the illicit lifestyles in the San Francisco tech circles. According to court documents, 38-year-old Nima Momeni of Emeryville, a suburb of San Francisco, drove Lee to a secluded area and stabbed him 3 times with a 4-inch kitchen knife. At least one of the stab wounds punctured Lee's heart. A witness heard Momeni asking Lee whether Momeni's sister had been doing drugs or anything inappropriate earlier that day. Momeni was angry that his sister had allegedly been drugged and assaulted. Lee had to reassure Momeni that nothing inappropriate had happened to his sister, according to the documents. Momeni ultimately ended Bob Lee's life that night, although Momeni claimed to have acted in self-defense. However, on April 13, 2023, Nima Momeni was arrested and charged with Lee's murder. Momeni claimed he acted in self-defense, alleging Lee attacked him first while high on drugs. Alcohol, ketamine, and cocaine were found in Lee's system, according to an autopsy report. In April 2025, Bob Lee's family filed a lawsuit against Nima Momeni and his relatives, accusing them of selling the car used on the night of the murder and deleting phone data, as well as improperly releasing surveillance footage that traumatized Lee's children.
18 months after CashApp founder Bob Lee was stabbed to death in downtown San Francisco, around 30 to 40 of his closest friends and family members packed the courtroom for the verdict. His dad, brother, and ex-wife coming together to speak.
I know for a fact I'm never going to have my brother back, but this is the best of all worst outcomes.
Lee's brother describing the second-degree murder verdict against Nima Momeni as the beginning of their healing process, but the family was hoping for a first-degree murder conviction. Throughout the case, prosecutors argued Momeni planned to kill Bob Lee when he took him near the Bay Bridge and stabbed him 3 times, claiming Momeni was angry at Bob Lee for introducing his sister Hassar Momeni to an alleged drug dealer who gave her drugs and sexually assaulted her. Momeni said he acted in self-defense after Lee pulled a knife on him for making a bad joke.
We think he had the intent to murder. The jury felt like he did not.
Bob Lee's ex-wife, Krista Lee, claimed the jury didn't have all the evidence and spoke about their 2 kids.
There'll be a civil trial. That means we will come after his mother, his sister, and the brother-in-law. They are all absolutely guilty. Kids are doing well. They're strong. I'm proud of them.
Nima Momeni's mother spoke about her son, saying he's innocent.
It's very disappointing, but I should first say my deepest condolences to the family. This is a difficult time for everyone. This is not a fair trial, and we will stand and we will continue.
The jury had to consider at least 17 days of testimonies and thousands of pieces of evidence. Nima Momeni's mother was present at every court hearing and deliberation. She said they plan to appeal.
We both are victims. We are victims of drug abuse.
The family reportedly believes the honor for thy sister story doesn't account for all the secrecy and effort to erase evidence. Lee's family accuses the Momeni family of hiding the white BMW used by Momeni on the night of the stabbing, concealing the vehicle rather than turning it over to police, deleting digital evidence, wiping cell phones, purchasing new ones to obstruct investigations. Ultimately, Nima Momeni was convicted on December 17, 2024, and is likely to serve 16 years to life. Lee's family believes these actions were intentional and obstructive, not just careless or reactionary. Some acquaintances believed Bob may have known too much or been caught in a power play involving tech and pharmaceutical players. Simply put, Bob Lee's family suspects deeper foul play and a possible cover-up. While Nima Momeni was convicted of second-degree murder, several unusual details in the case have led to ongoing suspicion. particularly from Lee's family and close associates. The upcoming book, Last Night in San Francisco, dives into this, suggesting the media narrative didn't tell the full story. Nima Momeni and his sister Kazar Elyasnia were born in Tehran, Iran. Nima and his sister came to the United States when they were 13 and 14 and started local public school. Their mother landed a job at a flower shop after relocating them to the United States and escaping their abusive father. Nima Momeni graduated from high school and went on to graduate from the University of California at Berkeley. In 2010, Momeni joined Expand IT. Given his experience in the IT field from several post-college jobs, Momeni served as the owner of the Expand IT. Finding financial success, Momeni paid for his mother's education as a dental hygienist. So Momeni was able to come to the United States and pursue the American dream while stealing that dream from an American family. Bob Lee had 2 daughters. Unbelievably, Bob Lee's wife had to create a GoFundMe to properly bury her husband and support her daughters, as all of Bob Lee's accounts were frozen in the investigation. Both Kazar, Nima Momeni's sister, and Nima Momeni have had altercations with the law. Kazar was charged with a total of 4 misdemeanors, including DUI, 2 hit-and-runs, and possession of nitrous oxide. She decided to plead not guilty to the DUI and hit-and-run charges on February 26, 2024. Meanwhile, the court ordered her to attend Narcotics Anonymous classes every week. Other witnesses claimed Momeni was fascinated with weapons and owned several guns and knives. His first recorded run-in with the law came in 2011 when he was charged with allegedly driving with a suspended license and selling a switchblade. Kazar Momeni testified that she was drugged and sexually assaulted by Jeremy Boivin, a friend of Bob Lee's and described by prosecutors as a drug dealer. Boivin has not been charged in connection to the case, according to authorities. So one would ask, why did Momeni assault Bob Lee instead of the man who his sister claims assaulted her? Why take Bob Lee's life? If this was the true motive behind Momeni's attack, was Momeni acting completely alone, or was he pressured or backed by others? Why did he risk murdering a high-profile tech executive, leaving him on a public street, and then try and say it was self-defense? Why was there such swift leaking of footage, but slow legal progress on key evidence? CashApp remains a billion-dollar enterprise. CashApp is not independently owned, known as Square until December 2021, then rebranded. CashApp remains one of Block's core consumer-facing services, founded by Jack Dorsey and Jim McKelvey. The company also owns Afterpay service Afterpay, music platform Tidal, and CashApp Investing LLC. No single person owns CashApp. It's managed under the Block umbrella alongside other divisions. Jack Dorsey, Block co-founder, still has influence, but ownership is dispersed among shareholders. Jay-Z, Sean Carter, owns shares in Block Inc., the parent company of CashApp, and he joined its board as part of the Tidal deal. He holds shares of Block. According to The Motley Fool, as of the most recent available data, Jay-Z owns 38,073 shares in the company. In August, Dorsey said that Square intended to build a decentralized exchange for Bitcoin. The case has continued to evolve, both through the upcoming release of Last Night in San Francisco and the ongoing legal action from Lee's family. Civil cases are a-brewing. Do you believe Bob Lee's murder is just a personal feud, or a professional hit disguised to appear as one? Leave your thoughts in the comments. This is Pearl Productions News. Thanks for watching.